All right. What's up, y'all? Okay. So this was the first joint practice against the Bengals, and apparently it was a productive day for the Rams, which is good. And LA had a back and forth practice against the Bengals. That was pretty productive. So I've been pretty busy all day. So I have not heard a lot of what has happened in this joint practice as of yet. So we're all gonna kind of find out what happened together, because I've been pretty excited about about kind of figuring out what's been going on, what's been going on with the practice. There was the two teams just played in the Super Bowl, and it was gonna be interesting to see how things were going to play out. And we're going to play them in the preseason. It just maybe it's just me. It just seems a little odd in the scheduling department. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm reading way too much into it. I don't know. Maybe, but it just seemed a little odd of a decision to do that. But anyway, my point is, let's go ahead and find out how our boys did today all together. The LA Rams wrapped up their 2022 preseason with a trip to the Midwest for a joint practice with the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals. Early reports out of Wednesday's session have some of the Rams' offensive training standouts continuing to make plays against the Bengals. Okay. I like hearing that. Let's see. Tutu had a Tutu Atwell steps up deep. Okay. Atwell made his presence felt as LA's deep threat, making an over-the-shoulder catch on a beautiful throw by Stafford, and the speedster was able to get behind the defense. 2-2. Now this is interesting. Let's go ahead and watch this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's get this full screen going. And here we go. You can see Matthew. It's all sunny out. Nice. Okay. Well, that was good. That was good. I like that. Hold up. So it looks like it's just like 7-on-7, where it's just the wide receivers and the defensive backs, and I think the linebackers, if I have that correct. And it's basically just like throwing drills, essentially. They're standing back there and just kind of simulating the passing element of the game. But one crucial element that is missing is the pressure from the defensive line, because that is a huge factor in these plays, because you feel like the pressure coming down on you when you're back there and the defensive line is rushing up to you. It can get in your head. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is these are much more relaxed settings. So just keep that in mind. But having said that, I don't want to take anything away from Tutu. It was a very good play. He did a good job here. He got behind the defense, which is something I've been curious if he would be able to do, and he did do it on this play. So, good job, Tutu. Let's go ahead and watch that again. Yeah, oh yeah, he torched both of them, dude. Okay. Okay, well done. Well done, Tutu. Well done. Let's move on. And let's see. After missing nearly his entire rookie season, he seems to be making up for lost time. Okay, okay. Yeah, like I said, well played, Tutu. And we're moving on to Allen Robinson again. Okay, what's this mean? The former Chicago Bear continued his productive summer, scoring a touchdown on Cincinnati's top cornerback, Chidobe Awazi. Apologize if I got that wrong. The 7-on-7 portion of. And look at that. Look at him catching the ball here over Shadow. I don't think it's a video, it's just a photo, but that's a pretty good job there. And there's a large amount of Cincinnati Bengals fans there too. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. When asked about Matthew Stafford's to Robinson connection, head coach Sean McVay acknowledged the chemistry while admitting there's still room for growth. It seemed good. There was a couple where we just missed a little bit. There was definitely a lot of good examples of good timing and rhythm within the framework of the protection based on the rush. Okay. So, okay, he's saying that so essentially the chemistry's looking pretty good. Like the timing, when he says the timing and the rhythm, I am assuming he means the how good of a connection they have where like say it's like a slant play, Robinson will maybe go 3 steps or something, just pretend he goes 3 steps, and that's something Stafford will probably know. Things like that, which is good, so they're on the same page, so it's more so they don't have to think, in real time and search for the receiver in real time. Their timings, if their timing's locked in, they can just kind of, it's like a reaction. They can just, the dude can just throw it, and he gets the ball out a lot faster, which is ideal when you're going up against some of these defensive lines, which are pretty good. And you want to get the ball out before your line breaks down and you're getting body slammed to the turf. So uh, it's good. It's a good thing to have. So that's good. But he says there's a couple things that they missed a little bit. So maybe maybe some confusion with the plays. Maybe is what I'm thinking. Maybe just some confusion with the plays. Nothing bad or anything. It's just it's the first time they're having they're testing this connection against another team. Because they haven't played at all in the preseason. So um, it's to be expected. So it's to be expected. It's a work in progress. So, but it's still going to be good. It's going to be a good time for sure. And let's see, we're gonna move on to Jalen Ramsay. And what did old Jalen do today? What did Jalen do today? Ramsey confirmed he's still recovering from shoulder surgery after playing most of the season with injuries to both shoulders. Yes, I remember. Let's see. He admits, no, not yet, not yet. Um, but I will be when the time is right. That's what's important to me. Honestly, I'm just being careful right now. Okay. He was still able to get a nice swat, knocking down Joe Burrow's pass intended for T. Higgins. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, so he's getting better. He's just being smart, which is wise. It's a long season, so yeah, definitely make sure your body's ready to go because we're gonna need you. Let's go ahead and play this right here. Let me put it on full screen for y'all. All right, let's check this out. Here's Jalen right here. Oh, nice. Jalen's got some hops. Look at that. Nice. Let's watch that again. Is that Burrow? It is. And he just leaps up and gets that kind of floater there. Nice, man. Nice. That looked good. That was good. I like that. That was a good looking play. Let's move on here. So good going, Jalen. Get them shoulders better. He's still on track to open against the Bills, which is good. Let's go ahead and move on to Kyrie Williams is finally in the mix. And the Rams were led at running back by Jake Funk and Kyrie Williams, who was the fifth round of Notre Dame, and someone who has become very popular, and someone I am expecting big things from. He looks like he's going to be a good player. So fingers crossed that he can adjust and transition, which a lot of people feel that he will. So I'm excited to see it. So because I would love because I like the way he runs on some of the college highlights film. So he's looking pretty good in there. So we'll see. But Jordan Rodriguez here says not going to get a hugely accurate look at this because they are thudding, not tackling. Okay, so that's a good point to bring up. They did not tackle today. Okay, they wore pads, but there was no tackling whatsoever. It was just more of a more aggressive like two-hand touch. That's not a bad thing. In fact, that seems to be wise, considering one. In this particular case, you have one, I suppose, injury concerns is the number one reason. But then I would also think by doing this, there's less of a chance of like any type of fights breaking out because when you're taking people to the ground, that's there's a lot more room for aggression. You know what I mean? So the fact that they just chose not to tackle, well, now it's just more like two-hand touch. You know what I mean? With a little bit of pop here and there, and it's doesn't doesn't ignite the fury, so to speak, on either side, and they are less likely to have fights, which is pretty smart. So that's pretty smart. So with that in mind, just keep that in mind with everything that we see today. But Williams and Funk are leading today and running hard when given the opportunities. Okay, so Kyrie Williams, Jake Funk look good today. Awesome. Williams could be one of Stafford's favorite targets out in the backfield in the passing game this year. Jordan Rodriguez again says Kyrie Williams is getting some work in the passing game from Matthew Stafford today and looks pretty smooth out there. Okay. They'll probably apply him in a screen or yeah, like a screen or slant plays maybe. I would think. Um, that's just a guess. I don't know, but this feel like what they'll probably use him the most as. Um, so that's good. That's good to hear. Chris Garrett returns. Chris Garrett's going to practice today. He's been dealing with a growing issue, and he did practice on Monday. Okay, that's good. I want to see Chris Garrett do good. It's a little unfortunate. He's a little behind right now because of the injury. So he's really got to impress. He's really got to impress this last preseason game. If he's hoping to like make the roster. So we'll see. Um, Another name added to the mix this week was Chris Garrett with Daniel Hardy missing time due to a high ankle sprain, and he can earn his way to the 53-man roster with a strong performance, like I was just saying. Okay, all right. A meeting of the nines. You want to know something? I don't think I ever actually noticed that. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that our quarterback Matthew Stafford wears the number 9, as you all know, but it would appear our opponent in the Super Bowl that we won also is the number 9. Also wears the number 9. So, um, I guess I just didn't. I guess I just missed that. So that's actually kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It's a cool small thing, but I think it's cool. You know, Matthew They seem to be having a good time. Joe Burrow seems all right. I like him. So, okay, okay. And that was pretty much it. Okay. So overall, it seems like it was a productive day, which is good. Which is good. It doesn't seem like there was any kind of problems, any kind of fights, which also is good. Ideally, while they may be fun to watch at times, I am not gonna lie. Sometimes I like watching them sometimes, but ultimately, you know what? It's not very productive, and it's you really want to not do that because I mean, victories are so hard to come by, dude. You really got to be on point, and you really need to take advantage of every opportunity to practice as you can. You know what I mean? So it's important. So the fact that it went smoothly, it would appear, is a good thing. It is a good thing. So very well, very well. That'll do it for now, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And as always, Rams are behaving themselves. All right. Go Rams.